Hey guys, welcome back. So I thought I'd make a new video because something has just been announced and I had to react to it. So I just got a message on WhatsApp from a good friend of mine from back home, and he's like, have you seen this? I was like, shit, no way. So I went and checked it out, and apparently in the beginning of 2022 we're going to be getting an Amiga 500, Commodore Amiga 500 Mini. Absolutely chuffed. I'm so happy about this. This is a great announcement today. I've not got into the Commodore 64 Mini yet. I've been told by people that I should because this is really good. If you don't know already, I'm a Commodore kid. I grew up in the 80s with the Commodore 64 and the Commodore Amiga 500. Those were my systems and I absolutely love them. I have so much nostalgia for them. So this is great news. So eventually I'm going to try the 64 Mini because I've watched videos on it and it looks really, really cool. And I've always wanted an easy solution to get into the 64. And these days, the cost of an Amiga is so expensive to buy the computer, to get all the upgrades, to do it the right way. So it was out of my reach. I didn't think I was ever going to be able to buy an Amiga again. So this is a really great solution. And I'm trying to play more games on the flat screen as well. So that really helps, a lot more convenient. But let's just talk about what's been announced. So we've got the Commodore Amiga 500 Mini. Basically looks like a Commodore Amiga 500 standard. Comes with the mouse, the original tank style mouse. It hasn't got a joystick, unfortunately. Instead, they've gone with the CD32 control pad, but they've done it in like a cream colour to match the Amiga. And unfortunately to me, as I said to my mate a minute ago, hello Rich if you're watching by the way, I said it looks like the GX4000. It looks like that. It looks like it's with the wrong machine, but I'll let it slide. I mean, the most important thing is how does it feel when we play it? That, you know, when we get the hold of the controller, is it going to feel good and responsive? And as far as I understand, they're using USB on these things as well, so maybe there's a possibility of using the C64 competition joystick, or there'll be other alternatives. I mean, if they want to make a Conic Speaking or a Cruiser with the green, yellow and pink, that would be absolutely phenomenal. I'd be buying that all day long because those are my favourite joysticks. But we've got the computer, the mouse, and we've got the joystick, got the computer, the mouse, and the gamepad. Great start. Now, the really cool thing is, because as I was watching the video, they've announced there's 25 games coming with the system, but you can also add your own Amiga games to the system, like the Commodore 64, which is absolutely fantastic. I noticed on one of the clips, a very tiny clip of one of my favourite Amiga games, that it looked like the Amiga 1200 version, and I messaged my mate as we was talking back and forth, and I was like, I'm sure that's the Amiga 1200 version. And then I started reading a couple of more articles, and apparently this computer, it doesn't just emulate the 500, it emulates the AGA chip from the 1200 as well. So that is a really great advantage, because I've owned the 1200 once in my life, I think. I never really got a lot of play out of it, so I don't know the 1200 games that well, or the 1200 versions of games that I played on the 500. So it's really exciting to see what this is going to be like. That game, by the way, that I noticed was Chaos Engine. As soon as I saw it, I thought, I swear to God, that's the 1200 version. Could be the CD32 version for all I know. Because I believe that's the same as the 1200, or maybe it's enhanced because it's CD, I don't know. It looks good. But that's absolutely brilliant. So yeah, so it's going to do 500 emulation, it's going to do AGA emulation. It's got the usual kind of filters as well, so you've got like your CRT and your scan lines. It also does, what was the other thing it was going to do? It does scaling as well. So that'd be really interesting to see how the filters work, especially as it's on a modern flat screen TV. How does it actually display is really the most important part there. It's also got 50-60 Hertz as well, refresh options. And the price is $119.99, which I don't think is that bad actually. That's pretty reasonable. I mean, it's £10 more than an Evercade Premium, and you know, you don't have to buy any more games for it. You can just use the games that come with it and drop your own games on. As I assume it's using the usual Amiga files, the ADF, I'm assuming that's how you do it, which my mate said it is, so I trust him, he knows more than I do. But yeah, really cool. So just to say, they've announced 12 of the 25 games so far. Some I'm really excited for, some I've never played, so I don't know. But we've got Alien Breed 3D. I really like the Alien Breed games. I've never played the 3D version, so that'll be interesting. Got Another World, which is absolutely fantastic because that's a great game from Delphine that I played back in the day. Me and my cousin, I've got memories of meeting my cousin because he had an Amiga 500 as well, the Cartoon Classics pack. And I remember sitting in his bedroom playing Another World together for the first time and being absolutely blown away. And it's taken us ages to work out just what you got to do right at the beginning when you run to the left and that creature comes after you and you run to the right and you swing. Yeah, very cool game. There's a game called ATR, All Terrain Racing. I don't know that one. There's Battle Chess, never been my kind of thing, and Cadaver, which I've heard of, but I don't know, I've never played it. But then we've got Kickoff 2, which is great. If we get Sensible Soccer as well, it'd be even better. We've got Pinball Dreams, which I'm very excited about. I hope they put Pinball Fantasies on there as well. But of course, you can upgrade anyway if you want to. But I love the pinball games. There's Simon the Sorcerer. I'd rather have had Monkey Island, of course. But again, you can just put it on there anyway. There's Speedball 2, which is absolutely fantastic because it's such a great game. Also, of course, coming to the Evercade, but on the Evercade, it's the Mega Drive version, which is actually a really decent port. I was playing it on emulator not long ago. Pretty good, but it ain't as good as the Amiga version. Chaos Engine, which, as I say, looks like it could be the 1200, maybe the CD32 version. Hopefully they'll clarify that because I'm really excited to play that. I love that game so much. We've got Worms Director's Cut. I don't give a shit about Worms. And we've got Zool, which Zool's alright. It's a decent game. I mean, they were trying to do a Sonic, and yeah, but it's playable. It's fun. But overall, mate, I'm really chuffed with this. This is great. To get an Amiga that I can just plug in by HDMI, no hassle. Haven't got to do any upgrades. Haven't got to spend loads of money, and I can just play my favourite games. I'm all in on this one. I think the price is really fair for what you're getting as well. Yeah, it's great. So, guys, what do you think? Have you checked out the video? If you haven't, check out the description for this video. There's a link down there to the very short clip just explaining what this is all about. And let me know what you think. How excited are you if you're a Commodore guy like me? This is great times, man. You know, all these older brands coming back in televisions, coming back for the guys from the 70s and 80s. We're getting Commodore. The Spectrum Next came out a while ago. I mean, this is just fantastic. Yeah, very excited. So let me know your thoughts down below, guys. I'm very happy about this announcement, and I can't wait to get myself an Amiga 500 Mini in 2022. Thanks, guys. See you in the next video.